And as you take a little bit of a broader look, this is all moving to the north and west right now. So areas of West Virginia, we're going to start to see things quiet down. Here in Parkersburg, we have some of the heaviest rain that has moved through really the whole day. We actually just heard it above the station on the roof, hitting the top there. But this is all moving towards the northeast. We've seen right around 1/3 of an inch right now, but there is some of the heavier precipitation off to our south and west. And this is going to increase our totals for rain, and that's why we do have those flood watches in effect. And, you know, I grew up in Florida, and I never thought I would be standing out in negative temperatures, but here I am, and man, it is cold. And because of this, there are warming shelters open across the Mid-Ohio Valley. And as I take a look at that radar, you can see that there are some of those snow showers I mentioned earlier on in the newscast moving through. After these do move through, though, I think we're going to start to really dry things out, but we'll keep the clouds in place, especially as we head into tomorrow. And Black Friday started off with some blue skies, although that has changed just a little bit. Taking a look at the radar right now, things are quiet. And right now, you can see that there is some rain, especially to the south of Parkersburg. And that's really going to be the theme as we head throughout the night, is that this rain is going to be probably to the south and east of the Ohio River. Could change over to snow in some places, but I think a lot of us are going to stick with that liquid variety of precipitation.
And now, your pinpoint weather forecast.
We've had a relatively quiet start to the work week, but as we go on, things are going to start to ramp up pretty quickly. And as we take a look at that national map, you'll see why things have been quiet. Well, we've had this area of high pressure in the eastern United States, keeping things pretty calm, but we have not really seen the sunshine, and don't bet on seeing that as we head into the rest of the week. Let's take a look at those temperatures. There is some cold air in place, but definitely not as cold as we're going to see in the next 7 days or so. You can see temperatures 32 degrees in Lincoln, Nebraska, 34 in St. Louis, 27 in Chicago, and 39 degrees in Atlanta. Here in the Mid-Ohio Valley, right around that freezing point, that's where we hit our high temperature day, 31 degrees. Well, now we're at 29 in Athens, 33 in Charleston, 25 in Wheeling, 25 in Zanesville as well, and 27 degrees in Elkins. And here in Parkersburg on the High Mark, West Virginia camp, sitting at 30 degrees with cloudy skies. Winds coming out of the west at 5 miles per hour, making it feel a little bit colder. Feels like temperature at 25 degrees. So what can we expect as we go into the future, where you're going to see that we stay with those clouds around, like I said, and as we go into tomorrow, we're going to see some mist, some drizzle move through. So another gloomy day, unfortunately. It'll be a couple degrees warmer, though, which is some good news there. But we see our first system move through on Thursday and then into early portions of Friday. This is mainly going to be rain. We could see some snow or wintry precipitation mix in. Only expecting a couple tenths of an inch with this, so not really a system that we're too concerned about, but we're going to mainly stay rain with this. Now, as we go into Saturday, this is going to be a big event for a lot of the United States. It's going to be a very strong low pressure system moving through, and you'll see that we stay mostly rain for this, and it's going to drop quite a bit of rain on the order of 2 to 3 inches possibly, which could bring some flooding concerns. On the back end, we do switch over to snow, could see maybe a couple inches of snow with this, not expecting too much in the way of accumulation. So behind this, we get really cold. You see the winds coming out of the northwest, could see some flurries for a couple days after the system's out of the area. Now, like I said, that rain's going to be pretty heavy with the system. You'll see that the GFS model giving us 2 to 3 inches of rain throughout the area. So that's something we'll keep an eye on. As for those temperatures, you see, this is Saturday. We're going to be in the 40s. And after that cold front moves through, we dive into the 20s, maybe upper teens. So we could see a flash freeze on Saturday night. So something else that we'll be watching as well. As for tomorrow, like I said, we'll see some mist and drizzle. Not really showing up here too well on the Futurecast, but it will be around, especially the earlier portions of the day. Tonight, 29 degrees. We could see some freezing drizzle. So if you see any wet spots on the road, that could be some ice, especially on bridges. And taking a look at what we'll see for our high temperature, 38 degrees. So at least a little bit warmer than what we saw the last 2 days. Does not last very long. We get to 43 on Thursday and Saturday, and then the bottom drops out. We're in the 20s on Sunday and Monday. Low temperature of 3 degrees on Sunday night. So very cold weather is on the way for sure.
Oh no. Well, thank you. Thank you, Cory. Coming